Holy crap. I'm in my pretty much now. You can hear the echo in the house. Last morning in the house. Um, and the way the Montreal Canadiens blew that 3-goal lead, it might be the last day for a couple Habs. What a win. Leafs win 7-3 against the Montreal Canadiens in a game where going in, I'm not going to lie to you, I thought Toronto was screwed. I just had this terrible feeling that like Montreal was going to come out quick, and I suspected like a 5-1 loss. Um, and that almost came true. Didn't help that I also bet on Nicky Robertson, Matt Nyes, and William Nylander to score any time in the game. Um, and next thing you know, it's 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. And I was like, oh no, oh no. And then, even though we didn't score, he assisted on the play. Matt Nyes gives Bobby McMahon his stick, and he makes it 3-1. And right then and there, I was with my mate, and I go, Toronto scores the next goal. Probably going to win this game. The Habs need to make it 4-0. That's what I said. He chose it. He put a bet in that the game was going to be 3-1. As I had, there's no way that's happening. And then what happens? Nicky Robertson scores. Beautiful pass. I think it was OEL who passed it to him. Like high slot deflection. Boom, tick. Thank you, Nick Robertson. I only put a $5 on you. You made me $22, and you make it 3-2. So then it's 3-2, and I'm like, do you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna get into the third period, and William Nylander he's gonna get a breakaway within the first 5 minutes. I should have said first 5 bloody seconds. That's what it felt like. But then he out muscles Lane Hudson. Montembeault he's swimming in the corner, and ties the game. Beautiful. He does his like little thing to the crowd, and I was like, okay, Leafs are gonna win this. And then OEL scores to make it 4-3. I think it was OEL. Yep. And then shorthanded. It was like they were 4-on-4, and then it became shorthanded. But it's Mitch Marner to Austin Matthews, one-timer, 5-3. Steven Lorenz feeding it to OEL. OEL waiting. Lorenz hiding behind 2 Habs, all alone on Montembeault. Boom, boom, goal, 6-3. And then David Kemp finishes it off in the empty net for a 7-3 win. All of this happened. And it just, me and another friend just exploded with like just every goal. It was the jump up double high five for the Austin Matthews 5-3 goal. But the only way this was able to happen for the Leafs comeback was like a little bit of luck and a whole lot of Joseph Woll. I think it was Holmberg, I think he pulled, or Kampf pulled a goal off the line or close to it, right after it just squeaked and hit the post. And then literally right after that, Toronto made it 4-3, I think, or 5-3. Then there's Suzuki, wide open net. Joseph Woll diving, makes the save. It's on like the highlight reel thing I posted on YouTube Shorts. Unbelievable. Then scramble play. There's Habs everywhere. There's Leafs everywhere. And Woll is stopping it with his shoulder, with his glove, with his blocker, with his pad. He's just all over the place. Covers it. He was so solid. The 3 goals that were scored against him, you can't really even fault him. You can't. There was the one-timer by Line, which was just a Line one-timer, went right through him. You had the Josh Anderson where Max Domi gets walked and he gets deeped to the backhand goal. That's going to happen. Expect Josh Anderson to score that because he always plays well against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Seems like if they played the Leafs all the time, he would do fantastic. Let's hope they're not playing in a series, though that would be fun as heck. Just like earlier, I would love to see a Boston-Ottawa series now because that's intense. You had Boston-Ottawa going crazy. Habs-Toronto was just chaotic fun. And then you finish off the night with McDavid cross-checking Garland and Myers cross-checking Bouchard, and that's chaos as well. Bring me all these. Bring me all these playoff series. So good. But yeah, back to Joseph Woll. The goals that went in were good goals. And then he just went, no more. And the Leafs rewarded him. And they said, you know what? Thank you, Joe. We got this now. And the Habs just had nothing for them. Once the Leafs start rolling, one of the people I watched the game with last night said, like when the Leafs are down 3-0, he goes, there's probably about 3 teams that I can comfortably say a 3-goal deficit, an early 3-goal deficit, they can come back and score. Colorado, Edmonton, Toronto. Because you can't count them out just because of their firepower. And boom, Toronto does it. So good. Obviously, there's things to be frustrated about, especially with that start. But in the end, you win 7-3 against the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal's been one of the hottest teams in the NHL. You've won 1 game in your last 4. And they come and do that. So awesome. Comment down below your thought of the game. That's all I got. It was just an experience, and I wish I was in the Bell Center last night. That would have been so cool. All right, take care, everyone. Happy Sunday. Go Leafs, go.